My dad called me negative today.
Negative.
Yeah, he said I'm always being negative. I told him I'm not. I'm being a realist.
Yeah, I don't know if
Like
there's.
I believe shit when it happens. I'm being a realist. You know, like I'm not being negative about it. I'm not. Because we live in a small town, so it all came out. He talked to some guy, and they said they're bringing fiber out here, actual real fucking internet,
Oh wow.
fiber internet out here. You know, and
Well, shit,
I told him I'll believe it when I see it, when it happens, because people have said that shit before.
Yeah.
you'd be surprised, man. Our lake house is 7 mile dirt road, and they went down that entire 7 miles for just maybe two or three people that live at the end of the 7 miles to have fiber.
But that's because you have it on the main road. You know,
No, it's a dirt road.
I get that.
7 mile dirt road.
Areas around you that probably aren't too far of somewhat significance.
No, closest like major, not even really. A big town would be Jasper, and that's about an hour away.
Yeah. So are you saying they ran fiber through to the lake area or your property area or what?
Yeah, you can get it up there now. Yeah, they ran it all the way down it.
Our problem is like we're stuck between, you know, the middle of nowhere and big cities. But everything around us has it. They just don't bring it here.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, you know, Vegas has it, Pahrump has it. Like cities all around where I'm at have it. Just not us.
That's interesting.
They don't want to spend probably cost, you know, $100 million to manpower, cable, everything. Yeah, I think without giving too much away location wise, but it's, you know, I'm a ways away from Vegas, a little ways.
Yeah.
And in mileage term, you know, it's probably 50 miles, 40 something miles that they would have to.
Yeah. That's
run fiber. It's a lot.
I think fiber where I'm at stops like it's like Ziply or something. I think who does it out here. It stops probably about 6 miles down the road I'm on. So
didn't they just recently, not too long ago, government gave a bunch of fucking money to all the cable provider or internet providers to upgrade their infrastructure and broaden their area?
I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I know like I have like Comcast, right? Xfinity, whatever you want to call it, but it's decent when it's working, you know, which is more often than not now, obviously. There's little bumps.
Yeah, it seems like it works a lot better now.
There's little hiccups and bumps in it. And then they said they were supposed to be upgrading the upload speed to like 140 or 150 or something, but it has not hit my area yet because I'm too rural. So,
and yours is fiber?
No, I'm not on fiber.
Oh, you're not on fiber. That's right. No, you said it only goes
yeah, it's like 5-6 miles down the road, and it's like Ziply fiber, and a lot of people are irritated with Ziply. I guess I don't know. I've never experienced it, so I can't really talk to it.
Well, at least with fiber, you could get, you know, gig down, gig up, but it has to be fiber.
Yeah, I have like 1.4 gig down and like 50 up.
Yeah, that's the problem with like old analog, like the older stuff.
The coax.
Regular coax digital cables.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
Your upload speed is not the bestest.
It works. Just it used to get a little like spots where it would like have 0 data sent up or down, and then I'd get a little freeze in the internet, and then it would pop back on.
It's almost like mine, where because you know I have satellite, I have I have Skynet, you know,
Skynet,
Skynet, the old Starlink.
Why didn't he call it Skynet? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Just call it what it is, bro.
Trademark from the movie.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably
it's just
trademark
funny.
From Terminator.
It's funny because it's like kind of it, you know. The cool thing is like
totally Skynet.
Bro, the cool thing is with all these satellites up, you know, there's probably tons of them up there, but you can, what's up, Tuna? I can send text messages using satellite connectivity to my fucking phone.
Yeah, dude. You guys can now. Like, what is it, T-Mobile or something like that?
It's just an iPhone has the option. So basically, you just have to check it. You connect, if you have zero service, right? You can use it for SOS. You can send texts. Yeah. Emergency stuff like GPS type pinging. So like basically you have to like point your phone at a fucking, there's a little image on your phone with a satellite and you have to like point it to where it is, line it up. And then once it connects, you kind of keep it pointed at it. And then you can send and receive text messages that way. And you can send like emergency service information and all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, I mean, Samsung has it now too, but I don't know if it's just like certain providers and stuff, but it's only like the newest Samsungs, like the S25 and
okay,
shit like that.
Yeah, if I can.
So I looked it up. They've been giving them the internet providers money since 2009, okay. But the largest one so far was 2021 with $65 billion.
So that's fucking cool.
That's what it looks like. And then you find a little satellite will be flying around in the air here and you just have to point it to it. But you have to be outside.
Oh, that's cool.
You can use messages, find your phone, roadside assistance, and SOS.
So like cool. my connection right now is decent. Like that with the Starlink. It says it's good, but I notice that satellite lag / like drop connection every little bit, and it does it quite often because it is satellite. But yeah, I did a speed test. I'm running 316 down, 43 up.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It ain't bad.
You could do a lot.
And my pings show they're good. They're like 27, 23. Mm-hmm. My download latency is a 23. My upload latency is a 23. You know, my idle latency is a 27, which is great. It ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
But I'm telling you, it doesn't really get that. Like when you're actually playing games and it's like on a constant connection, it drops. Like you'll feel that lag. And I can see it when I'm downloading games or updating games, it'll pause or freeze and then continue.
Okay. Tuna's just left work. Oh, fantastic. He'll tell us all about it, I'm sure.
So we have all these apps, all these different service, subscription services and shit. Why isn't there not an app for like your TV to get digital, your local digital channels through the internet instead of having to do it through an antenna?
Through the internet?
Yeah.
I mean, there is through the internet. Like you can get your local TV channels and stuff on the internet, but most TVs now, like smart TVs, they don't have a internet, or not an internet, but like Explorer or no, like because you gotta do it through the internet, and they don't have a normal like web page browser.
What?
Yeah.
My TV has web page browsers on it, but they don't work for shit. They're really fucking slow. But I can pull up a web page on my TVs, like the LG TVs.
Okay.
But I never fucking use it because it's just stupid slow. And then
it sucks.
But like, I know what you're saying, Rebel. The local, you have to have a digital receiver for those. Yeah, antenna receiver.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only
way.
Why
hadn't there been an app so far that just gets it through the internet?
I don't think all of the.
You have Sling.
I don't think all of your local channels actually broadcast or upload whatever it is they're broadcasting to the internet. So like they'd have to send it to like a site or something live, and then you would have to be able to get that site live local, which if you had an antenna, you could just tune it and it would work. If you got a digital antenna, you just hook it up and then tune your TV channel, you know, the little search, or not the search function, but the tuning function. It'll capture all your local channels that way.
That square above the picture, that's my digital antenna. And it still doesn't get much of anything
in your house.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how
they
work.
This TV gets the most channels out of all the TVs. I mean, we have Sling and all the service providers, but like the shit that don't come on those, you know.
You know what's crazy about all of this is there was, I don't remember when was it, like 5 to 7 years ago, something like that. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm cutting cable, right?"
Yes.
So, and the reason why is because one, people were watching more stuff that was on Netflix, Hulu, the streaming services, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, and it was cheaper. Like I pay, you know, $10 a month or whatever for a few streaming services and get a bunch of content. So you cut cable, and now everybody's got more. They're probably spending more money now than they were on just cable. Because my cable was, I had every channel you could get on cable was like $75 a month. I chopped that. Now just between 3 things, probably. You know, because Netflix, it's pushing $20 a month now.
Yeah, I think it is 20.
Hulu, Disney, ESPN, all that's around there too. Like literally 3. If you got like 3 streaming services, you're basically paying the same shit you were paying before, or more. Some people have way more subscriptions than that, and they're basically spending more money than they were before with just cable. You know,
what's crazy is like they keep increasing the cost, but they're probably making more money than ever because there's more people using them than there was when it was fucking $9.99 a month. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have cable out here, so I never could get it. So we always had to have like satellite TV. Yeah. So you had to have like DirecTV, Dish, or whatever. Yeah, and those fuckers are like $200 and something a month now. They were like, I think we got rid of, we had DirecTV, and that shit was like $200, something, whatever it was. We were like, yep, we're done.
I have a subscription through Xfinity. I get internet, and I have my home security system through it, which records for me, so I can actually go get videos and stuff. So it's not just, it's like a monthly subscription for that. And then I have to have a phone line, which I don't use, but the phone line is actually, it makes the whole package cheaper by having this triple play thing, or whatever they call it. So I actually save money by getting something that I won't even use, which is ridiculous. Oh, you have to have, you know, Xfinity like phone or whatever, like landlines, VoIP phone or whatever the hell it is. So if I canceled that, I would pay more money. Like, what the fuck is that? You get a discount. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting how things have turned around like this. You know, we all thought we were trying to save money, but now it's like the same.
I'm saving money, but yeah, because we have YouTube TV now.
Yeah,
and YouTube TV is pretty good, and we have the family program. Like, so my parents are on it, I'm on it, my sisters are on it, and we all only have to pay like $20.
Yeah,
you know, total for everything.
I think it works probably for some, but maybe not for all. You know, I think I probably spent about the same amount as I spent for cable and subscription services for like streaming and shit. So, but I have, you know, I have like the Amazon. Obviously, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Amazon Video.
Yeah, we have Prime,
and then, but that's more than just, you know, streaming. And then Netflix, obviously, and then like Hulu, the upgraded Hulu. You know,
we have the ESPN, Hulu,
Disney Plus.
We don't have the upgraded one. We just have the normal Hulu.
Yeah. So I got the Disney, Hulu, ESPN one, the package.
Yeah.
Our package is Disney, Hulu, and HBO Max.
Yeah. So our HBO Max, we have like a family member that does it, and then like we do a little bit of sharing back and forth.
We get HBO Max for free.
Yeah.
Because AT&T.
Yeah. So like T-Mobile, I have T-Mobile, and they offer discounts for Hulu and Netflix. So I get it discounted. They discount you on the standard plan up to that amount. So technically, I pay less than like the upgrade plan. I have to pay the difference, you know.
Or you're it's still cheaper than the normal plan, but you're getting the premium.
Yeah. So
another boomer gripe I have about about the subscription services. If you're paying to have a subscription service, you should not be. There shouldn't be an ad,
a commercial based one,
a commercial based one, and a no commercial based one. Like if you're paying, you're getting money twice if you're watching commercials too. You know what I mean? Like you're getting paid for the commercials and my subscription.
I get it. I understand that, but at the same time, a lot of these companies now have moved into their own TV shows, their own movies, like producing their own stuff. So they have to, make that money somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they make way more money than they.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, because Netflix doesn't have ads, and Netflix has a ton of their own shows and movies and stuff. You know,
Hulu's the one that irritates me.
They're probably the most popular, and Netflix probably, it's $1 billion company.
I think Hulu and Netflix can stop making originals because they haven't made a good original in a while. And if they did, Netflix did have good originals, and then they cancel it after one season because
it wasn't that good.
Who knows why? No, they're good shows.
Well, overall,
there's so much.
Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop, that was fucking good.
That was a good show. I liked it.
There's a lot.
They only made one season.
Yeah, but it's to a crowd of people that like it, but it's not enough for them to keep it going. You know what I mean? It's not giving them the views and popularity they want to keep it going.
See, this is coming from two people that hate anime. We liked a live action rendition of an anime.
I hate anime, but I liked the live action show. I thought it was good.
See, I tried to watch it and I just couldn't. Like, I just wasn't interested. I don't know why.
But I'm also that guy who really liked the old show Firefly and stuff also. And they just cut that off. That's why they had to make the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into Firefly.
I tried
several times.
I wish they would make another Altered Carbon. Did you ever watch that show?
Altered Carbon was amazing. It's probably one of my favorite shows ever.
It was so good. And the second season was good, but not as good as the first. But still really good.
Very good.
Yeah, that was a great show, man.
Not as good as the first one, still made it better than probably 95% of shows out there, period. It was that good.
And then there's a couple other shows that I like too on there that I wish they would do more of, but it's really slow. So like, what's that? Black
Mirror.
Black Mirror, really good. Fucked up because half of it's coming true. Black Mirror, and then Love, Death, and Robots. Have you seen that? It's kind of anime. Some of it's like an anime program, but it's really fucked up, but it's really good. Yeah, Love, Death, Robots, I believe is what it's called. It's a bunch of different stories.
There was a Almost Human. There we go. I was trying to think. It was Carl Urban. That was a good show. They canceled it. It's called Almost Human. That was a good one. I liked it.
Did you watch Continuum on Sci-Fi? AG?
No.
Mm-mm.
That one was pretty cool. That was like a far off future where there's like different races of aliens on Earth and shit, and everybody living together. It was pretty fucking cool.
Hulu had some decent shows.
Not Continuum, Defiance.
Oh,
Defiance is what I'm talking about. Continuum was about time traveler. That was really good too. It had Braytak in it. The actor who played Braytak from SG-1.
Man.
Yeah.
There was some really good programs on Hulu too, originals, I thought. Like,
I don't know. I never watched a Hulu original. I liked it.
did you watch The Handmaid's Tale?
Hell no.
Dude, it's actually really good. I mean, it's just a story.
I never watched that.
But it's really good. It's a little predictable, you know. Well, I would say a lot of predictable, but it was pretty good, man. And then overall, I thought it was a decent show. I watched all of it, so.
There's a show I'm watching on Hulu right now. It's an adult animation, but it's fucking hilarious. It's Universal something guys. Dang it.
Probably look it up, huh?
Universal Basic Guys.
Oh, I don't even know if I've seen that.
It's fucking hilarious. They worked at a hot dog plant, and their jobs got taken over by robots. So they started giving them like $6,000 a month for universal basic income.
Oh man!
So they just doing whatever they want, you know.
I hear a lot of people talking about universal basic income. Now that you bring that, you kind of mentioned that. Like, I'm trying to understand that concept myself. Like, I understand what it says, right? It's, in a sense, it means everyone gets a basic income provided by the federal government, right? That's kind of in a nutshell what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, what I'm trying to understand is how on earth would that actually even work? Like, what?
Well, instead of sending billions to fucking other countries.
Right. But where are those billions coming from?
From us.
Right. But so if we're getting a basic universal income, then, like,
well, it also could come from, like, you know, us selling our oil over to other countries, or, you know, our goods being sent out.
Yeah, but a good portion of the government income, it comes from income tax, does it not?
A lot of it.
So, like, only some of
Tariffs.
It just doesn't mathematically. Well, tariffs on what? If everybody has universal basic income, who's making anything? Is it all going to be just robots? Like,
well, that's the thing. It's like a lot of people will still work because they just have to do something, you know, while other people will use it to, you know, try to figure out what they want, like follow their passions. That's the argument. You know, so like use it to start a business of you're selling your art, or, you know,
people could do that now.
Yeah, but you'd have to work and do that at the same time.
Yeah.
This you would be able to, you know.
So everyone would get some sort of
put 100%
level
effort right into it.
So everyone would get some sort of amount, right? Everyone. Every what? Working adult, or every adult citizen, 18 years old, or you know, does it change if you have kids? Does it change? You know what I mean? Like, what's the? I understand, like, the definition of what it is, but I just don't understand it, how it would actually work. You know, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I don't quite understand how, like it's when people say things are free, you know, oh, this is free. It's not. It's not, though. That's the thing. It comes from somewhere. So how on earth are we going to fund everybody having universal basic income? With free what? Yeah, it's not free, though. It's free for one person, but it costs everybody else. So
costing us.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. A year. Yeah, like how is it ever, like, universal basic income? Are they going to pay you from what? Coffers? You know what I'm saying? Like, just magical money somewhere? I don't know, bro. I'm trying to figure it out, dude. I don't quite understand the concept. Maybe I haven't done enough reading on it to understand it, but
stop paying politicians and then give that to us.
They don't. I think in the grand scheme of things, they don't really take a lot of money out of the federal coffers. There's only 435 of them or something like that.
Yeah, but they all make 150 to 174,000.
$175,000 a year, I think, is what they make, or maybe some senators make a little more. I don't remember, but there's only how many's in the House of Representatives? I think it's like 435.
Yeah. 435. 612 is the payroll for the government. 612 billion for the fiscal year 2023.
Okay. So let's say universal basic income. Does that mean that everyone stops working?
No. Okay. A lot of them will, but not. It wouldn't shut down the entire.
So essentially what it means is there still will be people working, and they would be getting a universal basic income, and then if there were other people who were not working, they would just get their universal basic income, and that's it. The other people would get that plus whatever they earn from working, right?
Yes.
So all those people who are still working are still paying for everyone else's universal basic income. And everyone else who's not working is not doing that at all. They're just sucking off the government's tit some more. Is that what is that how I'm understanding that right? I know I'm using brash language and words and being a little emotional, but it's. I mean, that's. Is that not what it is?
Though it's the right words.
If someone can work, why not?
100% what it is. Let's just put it out there. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
Yeah, like I get like there's people who can't, right? Disabled, maybe not mentally capable. Things like there's all kinds of circumstances. I understand. And those are not the people I'm talking about. The people who like just live off of it, who could actually do something.
Live off the system because they know how to get away with it.
Yeah, the system.
Yeah.
But I don't understand it, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. How the fuck they would ever do it.
I think I've said this to y'all before, like prime example. When we were still in the I was still in the military. My wife was on WIC for my daughter.
Yeah.
And my daughter got to that age, then we had to get off of it. And when I was deployed, they made us get off of it because I wasn't getting taxed. When I was deployed, I made too much money. As an E4 in the military, I made too much money for WIC.
Yeah.
So then we get back, she's on it. My daughter, I think you have to get off it when your kid's like a couple years old, few years old, whatever the hell it is.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I had it for my kids.
My wife had to go in. I stayed out in the car. She just had to go in and sign her paperwork to get off of it. Lady comes out with her new packet to be on WIC, all of her paperwork, her packet, and all of her stuff, and gets in a brand new Cadillac Escalade and drives away.
There's a lot of people that are doing.
Yeah.
Here's some pros and cons.
Okay.
For the UBI.
So I'm trying what pros and cons, but I also want to understand like how the fuck is it getting funded? Simple and efficient to administer. Avoids poverty trap of means tested benefits. I don't believe that.
Not at all.
There will always be poverty level. There will always be. Reduces inequality, poverty, and homelessness. Inequality, poverty, homelessness, maybe not. Maybe for a brief period of time. And the reason why I say that is because there will always be. The reason why is because the cost of things always rise. unless this universal basic income rises to match that, to keep it keep people out of what would they consider poverty. I don't know if that makes sense to me. Socially encourages socially beneficial tasks such as old age care. See, that I agree with. I think we need to take better care of our senior American citizens, our seniors and family members. It's way expensive, and everyone gets to a point in their life. A lot of people get into a point in their life where they simply cannot take care of themselves anymore. And a lot of families don't have the means to care for an aging parent or grandparent because it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, unless you're getting, funded for, home care 24/7 or whatever.
Japan does a really good job with their level of care for their elderly. Like it's expected in their family to like care for their aging parents and grandparents, and that's what they do. I don't think there's a high level or a high number of people in like adult old age care homes and facilities in Japan. I don't think that, not at the level we have here. Encourages individuals to take risk and set up business. Maybe.
Where though? How?
I do think that the cons definitely outweigh the pros on it though.
Cons could encourage laziness. 100% that is exactly on the top of the list where it should be. Because that is what it will do. When you give people things for free, it makes them lazy. It literally does. It's free to them. They have to do nothing for it except breathe. So that obviously that's a thing. Now there are some people who are like this. I want to do more with my life instead of just this. And there are those people that will get it and will do something about it. Maybe even invest it a little bit. I don't know. Could discourage part-time work. Yeah, for sure. That's tied in with the laziness part, I think. Cost higher than current benefit system leading to higher taxes. 100%. If this is going to happen, we're going to be paying 80% of our income to taxes. Minimum. To pay for everyone else. To pay for universal basic income, where you're going to get the life taxed out of you. It would almost be pointless to fucking work at that point. So
which leads to the next one.
Yeah.
Next bullet point.
Higher income taxes could lead to disincentives to work. Yeah, if you're in a bracket where, let's say you're paying 80% of your income. Let's say you're somebody who's in the high earner area and you're making $40 million a year, like a big time CEO or something, right? $20 million a year. 80% of that, like you could still live off of 20% of that income and be just fine and still live very well and not have to worry about anything. But people who make $100K a year and they're getting to keep 20% of that, like it's fucking pointless almost, You get to keep $20,000. Like what? What are you going to do with that? You're making it when you're in the millions or multi-millions. It's far less impactful. Could lead to welfare support for undesirables like criminals. We already have systems that do that. Welfare. People who shouldn't be on it that are. Arguments for universal basic income include its potential to reduce poverty and inequality, improve public health and wellness, and support in entrepreneurship and education. I really hope that there would be more people who would be interested in entrepreneurship, starting something new, a business, putting things back into the system education-wise. But I just, call me a bit cynical here, but human nature is pretty cynical.
I don't think that this would be an answer.
What's that?
to this is necessarily what needs to be done, but we could look at like being able to readjust. Like CEOs shouldn't be making so much money, way more money than the people that are actually doing the legwork. You know what I mean? Like they should be a more even playing ground there, closer to even. Not, I'm not saying that they should make the same work as the fucking cashier. Same salary as the cashier, but the distance between the pays can be readjusted, I think.
Yeah, there's Amazon, for example. I think lowest wage earner at Amazon probably makes around thirty or $40,000 a year. Compare that to, I don't know, Jeff Bezos. That's probably well over 1,000 times. He probably makes well over 1,000 times what they make. That's pretty high.
And also this corporations' ability or their need to make more and make more profit each year is how do I say, it's unobtainable. It's just it's pricing everybody out, like to make more money next year than you're making this year as a company. Like it's okay to be, we made the same as we made last year, but they're always chasing more.
Well, yeah, that's because they are typically,
which causes higher prices.
Stock, and they have stockholders, and if the value of their company does not rise, they will no longer have stockholders, which is their public funding that they utilize to grow their business. So if they're not growing their business, then they will lose stockholders, therefore they will lose money, and therefore their business will not grow. So it'll eventually just close or shut down. That's at the big level, like publicly traded companies like Amazon, like Apple, like Microsoft, all those, Nvidia, all those things, I think that's part of the problem, I suppose, but also part of like the nature of capitalism is that you can do that. In fact, anybody has the opportunity to do that. But most of us are just not. We just don't have the wherewithal to make it happen, or or the timing is off, or the opportunity and the timing don't line up where they need to be. Like, I mean, look at how Amazon became what it was, right? During the .com boom, it started as a fucking bookstore. And then now during the .com boom, that shit blew the fuck up. And now look at it. It does all kinds of shit. So an opportunity was taken to grow the business in such a way that it advanced with society and what society was doing at the time. A lot of businesses don't do that,
Yeah, what was they had like the little digital book reader thing.
Yeah. Kindles.
There you go. That thing.
But now they sell products. They have everything, they have web services, web hosting services. I mean, they do literally everything. In fact, I mean, they own the fucking platform we're streaming on right now. So it's, I just, timing is everything with a lot of things. Timing, initiative, ingenuity, all those things have to line up for somebody to actually be extremely successful in these types of businesses, entrepreneurships, starting businesses, selling businesses. It's just, most of us don't have that capability, I should say, but the opportunity is there. The execution just isn't quite right. That's all.
I like how Walmart, they said, we're going to cut labor costs by putting, you check yourself out now.
Yeah.
Which led to them losing way more money in theft than they were paying in payroll. So now they're like, oh, we have all these self-checkout things. Let's make a subscription service to be able to use those things.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like I don't know if when they're implementing it, but supposedly the self-checkout is going to go to Walmart Plus members to use.
So, is it you have to pay for Walmart Plus?
Yes.
What? Why is everything a subscription service now?
Yeah, Walmart Plus, you have to pay for it.
Why? Everything is turning into a subscription service. You know what's crazy? I heard that like there's automobile companies that have subscription services you have to pay for in order to unlock features on the vehicle you already drive.
Yeah, my wife's old Palisade had that, the Hyundai Palisade. You only got it for like a year or so, and then you had to pay for it afterwards. So like to use the little app online to start your car or locate it, do anything, you had to pay for it. Now it's free. So the new ones, I think they started last year, maybe the 25 models, and hers is the 26 model. It's the brand new. Dude. It's free now. It comes with it. But her last one, yeah, you had to pay for it.
There's a car company I heard of that charges you a subscription service to unlock like power features, like powertrain features, like performance shit.
Performance part of the engine. I'm sure there's ways to get around that though.
That's insane.
You find a good mechanic with a computer, a tuner that can
turn your car. Yeah. You'd probably have to disconnect your vehicle from connecting to whatever server it connects to.
Yeah.
So they don't see that you're like black boxing your car or whatever, you know.
They shut it down. They freaking Skynet. Fucking Skynet. Shutting her down.
There's more things to the Walmart Plus, but what it is you can now use your phone, scan the item as you're shopping, and then go to the self-checkout, scan the QR code, and pay right there. Just you don't have to scan everything at the checkout.
So it's like what you can do at Sam's Club and Costco already, anyways.
Yeah. But those are also memberships.
Tesla does it. Tesla does the subscription service. Yeah. It seems completely asinine to me. Heated seats and some makes equal is a subscription fee.
How?
That feels like so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah.
Like, why would you sell a vehicle that has this feature, but then say, put it behind a paywall? Like, it's got heated seats. Oh, that's cool.
No,
but you want to use the brake. You're going to have to subscribe to the brake.
Yeah. You want to be able to stop at the stop sign.
If you want to start your car.
$10 a month.
It's a fucking gotcha game, dude. Everything's a fucking gotcha game now.
Mm-hmm.
Seems.
Wherever they can make more money off of anything.
Next thing you know, the app will have like a fucking little treasure box, right? You pay $10 and you see how cool of a fucking feature you can unlock with your vehicle. And people are like, man. And the odds of getting the best one is like 10,000 to 1. So you're just fucking buying it over and over, trying to get the best shit.
And you can only use it once.
Yeah.
Like you scroll for a different horn sound.
It's literally like Black Mirror shit coming true, man.
Well, on the Teslas, I think you can download horn sounds. You can actually plug a USB into it and download it.
Will we ever see a time where let's say like Amazon goes back in time and they open brick and mortar shops to where you can go get whatever you want at that moment instead of waiting for the shipping?
There are the places you can go to pick shit up, right? I heard.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like say like these malls that are shutting down now. Would they open up an Amazon store to where you can just go whatever you can buy online, you can go buy it right there in that store right then instead of waiting for shipping?
You'd have to have a building the size of fucking Boeing's warehouse to do that for Amazon. Like, they have so much shit. And you could buy so many different things there. You literally have to have warehouses the size of the Boeing power plants to house
what they would do, like, say all the malls, you just put different, like, this is the electronic shop. This one is the clothing shop. And, you know, they just have it. And then they're supplied by the Amazon warehouses.
Here's what I would say. And I can only speak to my thought or opinion on this, right? If you don't live nearby one of those, like I would have to go an hour somewhere. I have to drive there, drive back.
Be in Seattle for sure.
I'd spend time going there, right? Going back, burning all that gas to do that. I would rather just order this shit from my phone at home and wait like a couple days to get it. I think that would be the story for a lot of people though, because that's what we do now. Like we don't go to Walmart to buy
instant gratification.
Yeah, but a lot of people get it just by pushing buy now on their fucking phone, you know? Like, oh yeah, I got it. It'll be here. I don't have to do anything. I just click it. I could go to Walmart and pick up this cable, but you know what's easier? Just ordering off fucking Amazon and waiting a day to get it.
See, I'm the opposite. I'd rather go and buy it. And then if they don't have it at Walmart or Best Buy or something, then I will order it.
Yeah, see, I don't.
It costs me more money to go buy it at a store than it does for me to just order it at home.
That's for me too.
You got to think it's a 40 plus minute drive just to get to like a Walmart. If I want to go to Best Buy, that's like a 50-minute drive.
I got to spend.
That's one way.
Mine's
I got Walmart a mile down the road.
15 minutes each way, right, for me. So that's 30 minutes. It's probably, you know, I'm probably burning like 2 gallons of gas doing that. So I'm spending $10 $8.20 in gas right now just to drive to the store and back. For me, it's cheaper just to fucking order it. I don't have to pay shipping. It gets sent to my door.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's being out rural, a little more rural. I think that's you know.
For me, like say I drove my
being
truck.
Able to say that word.
What rural?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I can't say it. I'm not even gonna try to say it because
you got to be rural to understand how to say rural.
No.
Yeah, for me, like if I drove my truck, that's a third of a tank easy.
Oh man.
In my truck,
I get 12.5 miles per gallon in mine. So
I get
complaining.
like 12.
I didn't buy it for the gas mileage, but
I mean either.
Yeah.
You don't buy an F-250 with a 7.3 liter big block V8.
Yeah.
For the gas mileage.
No.
No, that's a third of a tank easy. Driving there and back and whatever I need to do.
It's just cheaper.
It's not worth it. It's cheaper.
It's easier to buy it offline off your phone. Like, shit, I need this. Okay. And then you forget about it. It shows up on your doorstep. And you're like, fuck yeah, dude. It's easy.
Third of a tank. There goes, that's $30 or more right there just in gas.
Yeah.
I honestly do think that like it will become back into the fashion to actually go get. So it like, history repeats itself. Fads repeat themselves. So I think Amazon will one day buy up all these malls and put in like Amazon to go or something.
I don't think
and
they
just
will.
One mall would just be an Amazon shop.
I don't think they will either. I think malls are dead.
I have to disagree with that. I think that the idea, the concept is cool to like have a little bit of nostalgia, but I think people are just past that, man. Like, we're never going to have Blockbuster Video again. It's never going to be a chain. That shit was amazing. We loved it while it was there, right? You remember doing that shit?
Awesome.
Like, I love doing Blockbuster on Friday night. Go get some candy, some movies. You hope to God it's there, and maybe you hang out by the return area and see if somebody brought it back so you could get it.
Rewind.
It was cool, man. But it's all gone now because of the digital streaming service.
Redbox.
Yeah, Redbox. Now we have streaming services. Like, you could buy the movie, rent the movie online, and watch it.
speaking of like how Amazon started as a bookstore, Netflix started as a fucking like online Blockbuster.
Yeah, I had.
You rent the movie, they'd send it to you, you'd send it back.
I had it. They send you the little envelope with a DVD in it.
Yeah, games too.
Games, yeah, they got games a little while, but you just
get games off of it.
You watch it and then you send it back. Like you folded the little thing over and tore it off, and it had this prepaid mail back, and you just drop it in the mailbox. Yeah, I had that shit. But like,
man,
I think it's the same way, man. I don't think it's like we're not gonna get brick and mortar video stores like that anymore. Just like we're not gonna have brick and mortar like merchandise stores like Amazon, and in the shape of like where Sears used to be, or all that shit went away. Like, and I don't think it's coming back.
And they're all dead now.
I wish it would, because that'd be cool to have a little nostalgia, but I just don't think it will, man.
See, that argument with movies, there is no need for physical movies anymore. There's still need for physical items outside of movies. You know what I mean? Like, so that argument kind of doesn't. That's apples and oranges, kind of.
No, I think the comparison would be there's no need for a brick and mortar store anymore.
There's no need for brick and mortar store because there's no need for physical movies anymore.
Yeah. No, that's correct. But the concept is that there's no need to travel to a big brick and mortar store to get the things that you need, just like movies. You don't have to travel anywhere to get them. You can just download them or watch them or stream them. Just like you can order goods from a store, you don't have to go to it. You can just order it offline and be at home still. I think that's the comparison in my mind that I'm making. Not necessarily like that it shouldn't be there, but that it just won't be, because the same thing happened to movies and videos and games and shit. You don't have to have a physical thing.
I think the only reason Walmart is still really beaten, like is so good still, is because they moved into the grocery store side of things. If they would have stayed like a Kmart, they would have, slowly started to dwindle down as well. They wouldn't be as big as they are now. The grocery side of things really, brought them to that level to where, oh shit, I can get groceries and go over here and buy a few things.
Jay's asking, why is it more expensive?
That's 100% greed.
Why is it more expensive to just download the movie than it was to get the physical object? Yeah, I don't know. DVDs what were they? You could go DVDs at Walmart for like $16.99 or
you can still get them. You can still get DVDs at Walmart for like $5.
Yeah,
old new ones, but yeah.
Well, the old ones in the big bins and shit.
Yeah,
I think most of them because they're new.
Now they're like $20 to $30.
Yeah,
especially you get like, what is it, 4K? You get like the 4K DVDs, and it's like
it's 24. $30,
$24.99, like whatever.
Yeah, if you want a 4K version of it from Walmart, it's like $20-$25. It's the same price as downloading it offline. Like, you get UHD and it's $24.99. You could buy it, or you could rent it for $19.99. I'm like, well, I might as well fucking buy it. $5 more bucks.
I just wait till it comes out on subscription services.
Yeah, or you could wait for sure.
Problem is, some don't, or it takes a year or so for them to come out on a subscription service.
Yeah,
people don't want to wait.
I don't typically rent or buy movies from like Amazon or something when I'm watching, unless it's something I really think I'll watch again. But most of the time, I just wait until it's free.
I really thought that the shutdown era, 2020, was going to kill off movie theaters. Like, I thought that they would just stop sending them to movie theaters and just send them to subscription services so you can watch them at home.
I think movie theaters are starting to dwindle, aren't they? As well,
they're making a little bit of a comeback.
Vegas still.
I mean, there's still movie theaters, but I haven't gone to movie theater in fucking forever, and I used to love going to movie theaters.
It's because movie theaters are moving into other things like Walmart did. Like you can go to a movie theater and play and bowl if you want it, eat dinner.
Well, yeah, if they had more of that, I would probably go more often.
But play laser tag, stuff like that. They're moving into other forms of entertainment as well.
So it's more like an activity center rather than just a movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have anything like that.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, in Vegas, you got a lot of movie theaters attached to casinos.
The one place here where I'm at that gets probably the most business that plays movies is the drive-in. Because it has a little beer garden. It has the snack fucking place. That's a big old huge snack bar. It has a big arcade in it. It has go-karts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. It's a great spot to like bring the family. And they still play, the two featured movies. Usually one's like a kid one and one's usually like an adult one or something. They flip flop them, but like that kind of activity center is cool.
I miss the dollar cinemas, man.
The what?
The dollar cinema where it was new releases, but like it was their time in theaters were over. So it was before they would put it on VHS or like right before they'd send it to the dollar cinema.
Yeah, we had one. When I lived in Cheyenne, we had one. It was called like the Lincoln Theater, and you could go there and watch. Instead of paying the normal like $10 ticket or whatever, it was like $2 or $3 maybe, or like $2 a ticket or some shit. And it was like the older.
So it was still a new movie, but it was old, as in like it wasn't a new release anymore.
It was before it went on to VHS or DVD.
Yeah.
Right? In between the big release and then like releasing that few months in there, they would play it at the cheaper theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were cool too. I like those. We did that a couple times. I don't know, man. Everything digital is just, like video games. You know what I mean? You just get a digital version on your PC and a license to play it. And it costs you $70 now for AAA game. It used to cost $70 sometimes for fucking a game on Nintendo 64 or other consoles back in the early 90s too. But you actually got a fucking cartridge. And it was yours.
That reminds me.
They weren't. I don't ever remember paying $70 for a game ever.
Mortal Kombat 2 was $70. I remember it. I remember that one specifically.
Last weekend we went to the Traders Village, the flea market, and they had a little game store there. My son saw a PS2 game he wanted. Guy gets it down and says, yeah, it's $209.
The fuck was it?
For a PS2 game. Silent Hill 2.
You can just get an emulator from Steam and play most of those games.
Yeah, RetroArch. And then you look it up. I looked it up online, and like the cheapest one I could find online was $150-something.
Yeah, it's because it's the disc.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's that game.
But that's what he's saying. He was like, "Yeah, the retro gaming's in right now, so and they're rare. It's like it's not rare. They're mass produced. They're out there in the world. It's just it's shoved in somebody's fucking sock drawer, just not being out and put in the market."
Yeah.
That's for a reason, because people think they'll be worth money someday.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm
still holding on to my Atari.
Yeah.
You can buy Ataris though.
You can buy an Atari now. Joystick with all the games on it and plug it into
all the games
TV
on it,
and it plays all the games. But it's not the original hardware.
Not the original. Yeah, people want that original hardware.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people buying CRT TVs and shit just so they can play their Nintendo on the original fucking format that it should have been played on, not in a flat screen.
I'm glad I got to we get to grow up in that little era there of all that.
Yeah, I think we got like
experiencing it.
I wish I would have got like my grandma's old computers and stuff. She had an old original Atari 64 or like Commodore 64.
Yeah, we had
thing was awesome.
Apple IIe or whatever, and then one of those an Atari 2600.
I have one right here in
my dad probably still has it, and a whole ton of games with it. And then
I had all that old shit.
NES.
Kept it.
I had a Game Boy, the little black and white Game Boys. I had one of those for a while. Got it at a swap meet secondhand sometime back in early 90s, I think. I think that came out in like 1988 or 89. And then NES came out in like 85, I want to say.
Yeah, it was like 85.
Yeah.
I was pretty young.
My best friend
NES.
And then a 2.
You had one?
Yeah, I had an NES, and my grandma would go to pawn shops all the time and buy jewelry and shit. And when I would go with her, like every one of the pawn shops we went to, they were like, the owners would be like, "Here, have a NES game." So I ended up having like 50 fucking games for free.
Yeah. I had a
some of them are worth money now.
I ended up giving to my brother.
I had one of my best friend growing up, like when I was younger, he was his family was a little more well off, and they had an NES, so we'd always go down to his house and play it. It's pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, man, all that
these days will never know.
I can play all those
struggles of blowing cartridges constantly, getting that Q-tip and wiping that fucking control
sliding
board
it side to side just to find the perfect fucking spot to where it all lines up and works.
And the original hacks, the old Game Genie.
Yeah, Game Shark.
That came for PlayStation.
There was a magazine. It was a Game Informer or one of those.
Game Informer
that came out, and in the back usually they'd have like a list of like cheat codes that was built into the game, because developers would actually build them into the game. Like
remember GoldenEye with big head mode?
Yeah. Did you ever play Doom on the computer, like on a PC?
Oh yeah.
Or Wolfenstein 3D? Like they had actual.
No, I did play
codes,
Doom on
man.
PS1.
It did have actual cheat codes. They had ammo. They had God mode. They had all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was like ID software, so everything started with an ID, and then there was a little
like ID QFD or something.
Yeah. ID KFA, and then there was like ID others. Yeah, that shit was amazing, dude.
Yep.
Now the only one I still remember is the Konami code: up, down, left, right, BA select start.
That was for Contra, wasn't it?
That was for pretty much all Konami games.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like IDDQD was in vulnerability.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. They were built in.
Yeah.
In computer class. Yeah, dude. Oh. But the cool thing is you can get like an emulator. I think RetroArch is the one I downloaded. RetroArch is in Steam too. But you can download these game packs. They're emulators of all these fucking games we used to play when we were younger. Every single one of them is out there. And you can play it right here on your PC. Like, I have Super Mario Brothers 3. I like to play that from time to time just because that's one of my most favorite games. And I know how to beat it really fast. But yeah, there's like, you can download all those fucking old games, man, from tons of platforms. You know, Neo Geos to fucking 3DSs to like Sega Saturns, NES, Atari, everything. They've ported it over.
We did grow up in like the best time. I think we had pretty much all the technologies. Like when we grew up, we still had, like, I remember I had a little Fisher Price record player and records that played fucking Disney CDs and shit. You know, some of our vehicles still had 8 tracks in them. when growing
A-track
up.
with a fucking A-track
cassette
of bluegrass music. It was all every 8-track player dude had bluegrass that I remember.
Mine was all like it's like Journey or like older rock, Genesis. That just shit like that. But then we cassette players. We really grew up in the cassette CD.
Dude,
there was the mini disc for craze for a little bit.
My first cassette tape that I ever owned in my entire life was Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
Same.
My very first
one. No joke. Same fucking cassette. And then my second one was Metallica Black Album.
Yeah, dude. I'm the same.
I'm lame, man. Mine was
fucking Guns N' Roses and then fucking Metallica.
Those were my first two as well, bro.
That was my first two. Same.
Mine were like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Fucking wild.
And then I got like the little MC Hammer doll and got the Too Legit single. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice, dude. Oh, God.
And then the little CD players came out.
My first CD was Nirvana in Utero. Nirvana in Utero is my very first CD that I ever owned.
Mine was Pop Goes the Weasel by Third Base.
Oh.
And then like my first rock album was Razor Blade Suitcase Bush.
Mine was Korn.
Yeah, I had Nirvana in Utero and then the Cranberries.
Yeah, I remember first time hearing Korn.
Weird, right?
It's like 6th grade. Somebody gave me their Blind single CD, and I played that on my little Walkman with a speaker, just one plug-in speaker, and it just changed my life. Just that one fucking song, Blind, changed my life.
And then they came out with the little tape deck adapter, you just stick in the car. That had the cord that came out and plugged into your little portable CD player.
That's what my Thunderbird, man, my first car. I rocked that shit all the time. I had the Walkman CD player in the center console and always hooked up to that little set with a wire.
The minute I turned 16, when I got my first car, I thought it was like 17. It was like 17, 18 or whatever. When I got my own first vehicle. It was that old F-250, like an 87. It had a tape deck in it. And the first thing I did was go buy a CD player and put in it. A new deck.
And then you also had like to where you could plug it into the cigarette lighter so you didn't even need to use the batteries anymore.
Yep, for the CD player.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 16, I had a 1988 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra.
Well, you were 16 in 1988, so.
No, I wasn't. Anyway, I was 16 in 1988. I had a job. I worked at a restaurant, so I spent some money and I bought a JL Audio 12W0 subwoofer and some new Jensen like 6x9s to put in the back dash, right, to get a little more like crisper sound. And I had this one 12-inch woofer and an amp in the back of my Cutlass Sierra, dude, and a tape and a CD player I put in, and the CD player didn't have skip prevention technology on it, so sometimes when the bass would hit, it would skip the fucking CD. I remember that fucking car. I love that car, dude. But it was like the thing, man. Everybody had like had subs and shit.
It goes into what Jay's talking about when skip technology came out. It fucking changed the game.
Yeah, it did.
My best friend bought a whole stereo system for a car before he bought his car and never ended up getting a car, so he hooked it up to his PC. So he'd had a sub underneath his chair, a fucking big ass box with speakers in it, and we'd play Quake all night long with that fucking sub booming underneath your chair. That was haptic feedback before haptic was a thing. It was awesome.
This is a single cab F-250 with two 12-inch individual truck boxes, that would go behind the seat. So they were like fucking wide. It would sit behind the seat, and there were individual boxes. So you couldn't even like scoot the seat all the way back, the bench seat in the single cab truck, because it was pushed all the way up against the speakers.
Those were the days, that's man.
Then 5.5s in the doors. That was it. So it was a lot of bass, no treble.
I remember if I remember right, Bean, you had like didn't you have like an 8.5-inch fucking sub in like I can't remember the car it was, but that thing hit like a fucking punch in the face, dude. I remember it. It was like an 8.5-inch sub or 8-inch sub or something. I don't remember, but it was a punch, dude. It just hit so hard. I don't know if you remember that, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I could have swore it was Bean that.
And they wonder why fertility is lower in our generation. It's because we fucking vibrated our nuts and uterus is so damn much, and with the fucking sound systems.
I thought you had one, like somebody had like a 8, dude, like an 8. I don't remember who the fuck it was then. I thought you had the 8, maybe. My brain's not remembering everything right. Somebody had one. I do remember that. It was like a Fosgate or some shit. Dude. Oh my gosh.
Remember that the JBL Kaboom box? It had like speakers on the front, the sides, and the back. It had basically they were saying 360 sound. This one's on the side. I think they were pointed inward, so it would act like a sub and just fucking rattle the whole thing.
I thought you had the sound stream. Yeah. I'll think of it one day who had that 8-inch woofer. It was like a mid thing, was a fucking monster.
When the like the preamplified bass tubes came out, I had one of those for a little while. Put it in my parents' car. They had like a late 70s, early 80s or some shit like that. Old's Cutlass 2-door with a diesel engine. Fucking diesel. Oldsmobile Cutlass.
There it is.
It was one of our kind of little friend group circle, family group circle there that had it, I think. Holy shit.
JVC, not JBL.
JVC. I was going to say JBL is it's newer, isn't it? JVC.
All I remember is watching like WWE Raw, and it's like, this Kaboom was brought to you by the JVC Kaboom box.
Dude, I remember when those old bookshelf speakers first started coming with like subwoofers.
Oh, yeah.
Added
growing
on.
up.
So you'd have your regular little bookshelf speaker and then a subwoofer. You're like, it didn't really do a whole lot.
I have all that in my house now. Like the room over here where I'm at, my little like man cave, like TV and couch and shit in there. I have a like stereo system in there, and I have two they're like 500 watt or 400 watt RMS, like 12-inch Polk audio fucking subs, and some Sony like tower speakers and a nice center speaker on it. Dude, those subwoofers are fucking crazy when I turn it up. Like it's literally like a movie theater. Like in a movie theater, man. It's crazy. I don't ever get to watch it that loud.
I miss mine. My stereo, my home system was loud as fuck when I was growing up. Neighbors used to bitch all the time. Cops would get called.
Yeah.
And I had a piece together stereo like yours, but that I built myself. You had your your head unit, your head. I had two KLH 15 floor speakers, and then I had two they were like Yamaha Studio 8s bookshelf speakers, and that shit was so fucking loud. It's just stupid.
The one I got now is loud as shit. I got a at a Denon head unit, but it's I just don't ever play it or get to play it that loud anymore. But it'll rumble the fuck out of you, man. It's crazy how the low frequency on it is just insane.
Growing up, my dad would make his own boxes with like home tower speakers. You'd break those apart and get the speaker out of them, make his own box for his trucks. He was wheeling and dealing all the time, so he'd sell one and then buy another one, sell it. He had a new truck once a month, it seemed like. And every one of them, he'd make his own, like little fucking.
Oh, he was one of those dudes that roll around with like a home speaker box, like in the back seat.
No, he would take the speakers out of that box and build a plywood box to fit in the truck, with those speakers.
The problem is those speakers aren't made for bass like that.
Yeah,
they have voice.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't for that.
Built in aren't made.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't trying to rattle the neighborhood. He just thought it was cool to have custom speakers in his truck.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to fucking rattle the hubcaps loose.
We used to make boxes in wood class. I do remember people making speaker boxes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's weird. We used to make weed pipes in wood shop.
We made little bats on the lathe, and people made speaker boxes in gun cabinets, and that was like the thing. I made little bats in a bowl and a gun cabinet.
I know people who made bongs in like welding shop.
Oh yeah.
Out of old like fence posts and shit, but never in wood shop.
Oh yeah, we used to make pipes all the time at wood shop. But ours, like a lot of things, like gun cabinet. But I never really had wood shop. I just had tech, which was metal and wood together. So we'd make one 6 weeks, we'd make a hibachi grill. The next 6 weeks, we'd fucking make CO2 cars.
Oh yeah. I had ag and wood shop. It was like ag wood shop, but there was a class. It was like tech. I think people made like videos and did some video editing stuff and things like that.
6 weeks, we made sandblasted cups. I still have mine up here. This is middle school though, shop class.
Huh. Oh shit, man.
But in high school, yeah, we had like auto tech, welding, wood shop.
Yeah.
It sucks they don't have that stuff anymore, man. It's so stupid. That's why kids don't know how to do shit anymore.
My kid still has that option to take auto tech and
a lot of
metal
schools here. They don't offer that shit no more.
I mean, we couldn't pick those things until we were like juniors and seniors. Pick the good classes. He's a freshman and he's already taken like introductory to culinary and shit.
We had home ec, dude.
Yeah, we had home ec. That was it. And you had to learn how to sew and cook. But this one's just cooking.
And here in Vegas, they had a school called ATTC. And you would go there like early as fuck in the morning and then come back about, I don't know, almost halfway through the school day, back to your normal school. But you could go there. They had like print tech, auto shop, diesel mechanics, all that shit. Like hotel operations. They had all kinds of different, technical trades.
That's another thing. No more. With the high school now here, like they have to either be ready for college or have a certification for something coming out of high school. So like if you're going to the trades, so like they have to either pick a route. You want to go into the trades or do you want to go into college? And then that your whole fucking 4 years is dedicated to that path.
Okay.
You had a couple buddies who did print tech. I had like they know how to like print shirts, like do all the different designs and stuff. My wife did the hotel operations. My brother-in-law's twin brother did diesel mechanic. You know, it's like I wish I could have done it, but I had a job in high school.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do it.
So my buddy did auto tech, and when I got my car, I was like, "Here, take my car and put brakes on it." I'd buy the brake pads, and he'd fucking take my car, and 6-period, and put brakes on it.
That's cool.
Damn.
So no tuna?
Guess not. We've been going for about an hour and 20. If you guys want to call her a day.
Yeah, I was just seeing if Tuna would make it or not.
Doesn't seem like he's gonna make it. He's
got new work friends. He don't need us anymore.
Yeah. He don't like us anymore. He's not even watching the stream. I'm spying on him right now. He's not watching it.
Oh yeah, he's not in here.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what he does anymore.
He got like a job.
That's Pro Shop now.
Yeah, I don't know what his new job is. He hasn't said.
He's filling the paper towel dispenser, and I don't know.
That figures. Sounds about right for it.
He's blowing on people's hands.
Oh, you're a cop in the Air Force? Oh, you can clean the bathrooms, bro.
Yeah, you clean the fucking shit. Dress in there.
We'll leave security to the professionals.
Yesterday, Bean was talking about how he went to the Wyoming Air Force game. I was like, "Oh, they played the Air Force? That Air Force has somebody to play the game for them."
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm lost.
The Air Force hires, like we always messing with them, saying that they have somebody to sharpen your pencil for you.
Oh,
Air Force has somebody that plays the game for them.
I get it.
Stand-ins.
It's not like the Army and the Navy. They have their actual, officer corps
where they recruit
football and
they actually go to West Point.
Does the Air Force have that? They were all in their chairs. They were in rolly chairs. They're just scooting around.
They had the rolly chairs with the rollerblade wheels on them, the better wheels.
They were scooting around everywhere. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I think we just wrapped it up.
We're all just jealous.
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
I kind of am.
My 10 years in the military, I'm jealous of all the other branches. Everybody gets taken care of better than we did.
I don't know, man. It's nowadays, I would agree with you. Well, hard to say. It's hard to say.
One of my first barracks we moved into was condemned, and we had to uncondemn it.
I've done a condemned building before, with black mold and shit in it.
Yeah. Yep. Sewers backed up in the bathrooms, and it's 2 communal bathrooms on each floor.
Yep. Had communal bathrooms, the little fucking nasty plastic dividers in them. Or just didn't have one at all, so it was just open
2
bay.
showers, 2 shitters, 2 pissers, and 4 sinks in each bathroom.
Here's what I'll say. People, live on a ship. If you want to experience some of the worst fucking living conditions out there potentially, and I would say it's comparatively to other things that exist, right? I'm not saying it's like squalor, but living on a ship is very tight, and it is like some of the worst things you could live in.
I don't want to be anywhere where I have to share a bed with somebody.
Yeah, well, they're all 3 stacked. They're about I don't know how. If your here's my shoulders, here's like the rack width, and the mattresses on them are about this thick, and you get if you're lucky, there's curtains if somebody doesn't steal them.
You're on first shift, and second shift is sleeping in your bunk, and you're working.
That's a submarine. They hot rack.
Yes,
they hot rack on submarines.
Gross.
And then above you, if like you're laying down, like here's your body, right? And then probably, I don't know, 10 inches up higher is the bottom, is the top or the next rack above you. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, like rapidly and sit up, like you're getting knocked the fuck out.
Freak out.
Yeah. Always pick the bottom bunk. That's 100% accurate. Easiest to get into.
I went on a tour of a sub and a battleship on our trip to Florida. And at like 6th, 7th grade, I knew that I'm too big to do this. I'm not a sailor. Not gonna happen.
There's people bigger than you in the Navy.
Through the fucking bulkheads, though.
Yeah. No, there's people bigger than you in the Navy, man. There are people that do it. It's just, and then like, you know, water, sewage, air, all this stuff on ships is like never what you want it to be. There's fuel sometimes in the water. There's, you know, shit gets clogged up all the time. The showers are fucking disgusting. Like, the worst thing in the world is showering in the ship in this tiny little cube that you barely fit into in your shower shoes, and then the ship turns, and then the fucking plastic thing that's disgusting, like, touches your body and sticks all down the side of you, and you're like, "Fuck! Now I have to wash myself again." It's disgusting, dude.
You don't have to worry about athlete's foot. You have to worry about your feet getting pregnant.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, if you don't wear
fucking shower shoes, oysters,
like, yeah, it's gross, man. It's not. There'll be like a half an inch of calcium in all the fucking toilets, like just built up. Like the scale is just built up in there so thick.
Gross.
If you're an engineer, of course you always had hot water, dude. Nobody else did.
And it's like my first deployment was a little shower trailer.
Yeah, literally what you do on the ship is you turn on the water, get wet, soap up really fast, or turn off, soap up, and turn it on, rinse off, and then get the fuck out as quick as possible.
Porta johns and cots.
Yeah.
We had cots. That's all we had for 15 months.
Yeah.
Cot. You want to talk about uncomfortable and your back just being fucked up forever? Sleep on a cot for a year.
Yeah, I didn't do it I did it for a month, about a month. Until you get like that pocket where it starts slowly taking the shape of your body a little bit. It's fucking horrible, dude. It's horrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's your $3.50 a day and fucking here's a cot.
Cot. That's all you get.
Yeah.
And you get a porta to shit in for over a year.
Yeah, and hope to God it wasn't hot out, right?
Well, it would be. During the summer in Iraq is hot.
Yeah.
I built houses over the summers, every summer growing up. And the fucking porta johns. And then, but also being pranked in porta johns in a hot ass porta john. Yeah.
But
getting locked in.
When it's super cold, it's just as bad, dude. Fucking, you're freezing your nuts off out there trying to take a shit.
I'd rather be hot. I'd rather be cold.
Not, it gets fucking cold in Iraq, like really cold.
Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot. Having to take a shit and then just wiping sweat out of your eyes the whole time. It's no thank you. I'd rather be doing this.
Heat, steam, aroma coming up.
Yeah.
On that note,
yep.
That blue stew.
Yeah. The blue stew. I don't miss that.
All right, fellas. Let's wrap this shit up. Hour and a half. Yeah. This is a good one. 100th episode. We made it.
We did. Without Tuna.
I know. He wasn't here.
We all actually got to talk. Nah. Fuck. That's what you get for not being here, bitch.
He's not here. Oh, you can talk shit. No, I'm just playing.
That's right.
All right, y'all.
Love y'all. Mean it.
See ya. Bye.
Later. Love ya.